as Goulbe and Boyd jump it up, and NC State wins the Holms sticking with Canane. Indiana wanted it up and down, didn't get it, and Boyd takes advantage.
Particular Indiana, Terry Morin said we cannot give up second opportunities to NC State.
Boyd, the spin and the finish inside. Talk about the Indiana defense. The 80 points allowed through the first two games, fewest by a Big Ten team through two games all time. More than 4 minutes into it. Two very good defensive teams showing it there. Cardano, Hillary, the effort to track it down and put it in. First bucket of the game for the Hoosiers.
It's been hard for Indiana to get easy buckets on the offensive end, so work a little harder defensively. Come out about.
Cardano, Hillary misses on that jumper. Offensive rebound. Goulbe goes up, puts it in, plus the foul.
Especially when you're struggling in your half-court offense. One way you can do that, get to the offensive glass.
Here comes Berger. 5 straight points from Indiana. Deep catch, the turn. Holmes is on the board. And a 7-0 response from Indiana after falling in a 7-0 hole. Not only has all of NC State's points thus far, she has all their field goal attempts. As Holmes hits the jumper, Mackenzie Holmes, the first ever Hoosier to be an AP All-American honorable mention. And she scored the last 2 field goals for Indiana. That 3 is good. Canane working hard against Holmes, able to finish over the double. And another chance here for NC State. Finding the cutter. Boyd whips it to Crutchfield. Her 3 is good. Following Indiana's 9-0 run, which followed NC State's 7-0 run. Canane connects on a 3. Shoot, bring versatility. Berger, wow, how about that move and shot from Grace Berger? We mentioned she has that mid-range game as Perez sinks the mid-range. About a 16-second difference, game and shot clock. Boyd slips in, banks it home. What an opening quarter for Jada Boyd, now 9 points. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Wow, what a move from Patberg, who buries the 3. And that will end the first quarter.
And we have not yet seen the Big Ten champion in Maryland, who has been playing as good a basketball as any team in the NCAA tournament.
Holmes. Nice little pivot to the left hand for Mackenzie Holmes.
Terry Morin said, I don't think NC State's going to send a double team to Mackenzie.
Perez floats it in. Nice pass and the finish. Patberg to Goulbe for 2, and it's a 2-point game. Here come the Hoosiers down 2. Berger behind the back, looking for an angle and finding one. It's time. Can hear the Indiana faithful, a 13-2 run for the Hoosiers. Perez splashes a 3. And NC State back up by 5 after the 13-2 run from Indiana. Patberg banks it home. Allie Patberg. Well,
it's good to be here with you now. Although I miss my folks in the studio.
Canane banks it in. Perez splashes it in, stopped on a dime, was given the space, said, all right, I'll take it. Canane, good defense. And then gave it away. Patberg there. Patberg in for 2. Canane, quick turn. I mean, that is just incredible skill.
And I love the patience with NC.
Patberg kicks. The 3 is good. Daniel Hillary with it at 5. Shot clock at 2. Holms through the lane, hooks it in. Beautifully done, Mackenzie Holmes, and Indiana in front. Really wasn't thrilled with the way NC State played in the first 2 rounds as Holmes comes up with a rejection. Hatberg leading the break, pulling up and hitting. 36-33, and another turnover forced by Indiana. Hatberg the no-look, Holmes sidestepping and finishing.
That's what we've seen the last 2 possessions. Indiana forcing a turnover and then getting out.
Brown-Turner hits the jumper. NC State trying to make just their second Elite Eight as that layup goes down for Cardano Hillary. But not to start here. Holmes again stifling on the inside. Goulbe was there as well. Hatberg, Boyd turns her back. Hatberg finished, plus the foul. Hatberg gives it right up. Goulbe gets the step, too easy. It is a 10-point lead for Indiana. Holmes the rebound. NC State still without a single offensive rebound as Berger splashes in another mid-range J. 10 to shoot. Boyd on the drive, flips it in, and a much-needed bucket for NC State.
Indiana had really good, because I can't actually have dinner with a human being. I'm taking that.
I think that's a good move. Brown-Turner banks it in. Berger hits again. I'm sure making Paul Pierce proud with that mid-range game. Indiana started 8 of 27 from the floor. They're 13 for 16 since. Minutes here for Chloe Moore McNeil, wearing number 22 for Indiana, as Hatberg curls in another. Holmes waiting, squeezed it to the corner. 7 to shoot. Goulbe lays it in. Berger secures it. Looking to push for Indiana. Cardano Hillary bodies in, finishes in the foul. And the Indiana bench. Perez, Crutchfield, Boyd, Brown-Turner, Cunane, the 5 for NC State. Berger again. And her team has delivered on the defensive glass. Boyd storms in. Wow, you could just see the talent.
In the last 2 possessions, Indiana has quick shot the basketball. You haven't seen the side-to-side that have been so effective.
And Perez banks it in and executes the 2-for-1. So NC State feeling a little better about them.
And I knew he would be watching if he was here.
Oh. Well, we look forward to watching Jordan in action tonight as Crutchfield begins the 4th with a 3 for NC State. 4th quarter of this Sweet 16 matchup. Holmes putting it on the floor. Too easy for Mackenzie Holmes. Another look inside. Goulbe lays it in. And Indiana has gotten so many clean. Indiana really took off after she went to the bench. Holmes, what footwork for Mackenzie Holmes. Getting to that left-handed finish. Fronting Boyd in the post. Pushed her to the perimeter. Cunane turns and flips it in. Heck of a finish there from Elisa Cunane. Cunane on the block, finishes plus the foul. A chance for 3 for Elisa Cunane. 4 on the shot clock here for Indiana. Berger has to get it in, finds Patberg. Big bucket for Allie Patberg.
How many tough shots?
For Indiana, replacing Holmes. She was there defensively on that possession. Hatberg trapped, finds Brown. Brown flips it in off the bench and looking fresh. Cunane kicks it out. Boyd connects on a 3. It's a 4-point contest. Boyd putting it on the deck. Jada Boyd lays it in. It's a 2-point game. Brown-Turner 10 to shoot. Perez dips inside, feeds underneath. Cunane lost it out of bounds, and it is going to be NC State basketball. Cunane working hard, turning, spinning, can't finish. Loose ball, saved to the corner. Patberg has it for Indiana. Big free throw here is good. Cardano Hillary knocks down the first. A 3-point Indiana lead. The second is also good. Getting big minutes down the stretch. Perez on the attack. The leaner rolls in. It's a 2-point game. Hatberg's first. Rims off. Final few minutes after fouling out. Hatberg hits the second. It's a 3-point game. 7 seconds left. Perez through the lane, stops, flips it out. Kune, 2 seconds, hits, misses. That's it. Indiana, for the very first time, is headed to the Elite Eight.